Live from Calumet City, Illinois, it's time for the game of Short the Line and Three of a Kind. Welcome to Farkle. And here's the man of the hour, Rodney T. Woodhead.
Thank you, guys, and welcome to Season 4, Episode 9 of Farkle. Glad to have you with us. We'll have an awesome time. I can feel it in my bones. One of these two players are going to have a chance to win $120,000 in our bonus round. But before we start that game, we're going to go to our contestants in the form of Ethan. How you doing, Ethan?
Oh, I'm excited. I won yesterday.
Yes, you have won in the tunes of $36,600.
Yep, and according to you, I'm in third place on the leaderboard.
Yes, you are.
Anyways, how are you and Blinky doing today?
We're doing great. We're doing awesome. Me and Blinky are.
Hey, Rodney, I have a question.
Yes.
When it comes to a stalemate on Farkle, do we go based on how many questions they got right or how many strikes they have?
You know what? There's never a stalemate on Farkle. Remember, we have that sudden death at the end of the game.
Right. Because, you would have to think about it, because what would happen if both players were to clear the dice screen?
If both players were to clear the dice screen, what do you mean?
You know what? I think I'll bring up that topic when we get to that bridge.
Yeah. I mean, you say if both players clear up the dice screen and they don't have any strikes throughout the game?
Right. We'll have to think about actually, because if you remember, I have on my series of Wheel of Bingo, the stalemate is usually resolved by however many numbers they have or how many questions they got right.
Well, we'll see if we'll use that. But usually a stalemate is very...
Now, Ethan, I have a question for you.
Yo.
Now, yesterday, your opponent, Agent Jack, was able to get the extremely rare natural straight in the main game. Do you think you can try to get that natural straight?
Wow. Let me trick back.
Yeah, because that natural straight has been appearing a lot this year, Rodney.
It has. Well, Ethan, we're going to get right into your game, and then we're going to go to AJ. AJ, are you out there?
Yep, I'm ready.
AJ, do you think you can beat Ethan?
Well, I've played games with Ethan before, so let's give it a try.
All right. Good luck to the both of y'all, and let's play Farkle. So the object of Farkle is for you to answer a multiple choice question correctly. There's always 3 choices to a question. If you get that question right, you'll go after our game board. The game board is loaded with cash and bonuses on the board. When you stop the board like this, you'll get a pattern like so. The 5s are worth $50 to the bank. The 1s are worth $100 to the bank. If you get a triple like so, we add $1,000 to the bank, and plus you'll have a chance at a bonus with the 3 of a kind. Are y'all ready to hear what the bonuses are?
Yeah.
Here we go. If you get a triple 2, you'll win $1,000 in cash. A triple 3 will get you $2,000 in cash. A triple 4 will get you $3,000 in cash. Manage to get the triple 6, and you'll win $5,000 in cash. So the total of those bonuses are $11,000 in cash. Now, if you want to go ahead and freeze the screen, all you have to do is do so. In this example, we're going to try to freeze these triple 2s. So you can freeze the triple 2s just like this. You could also freeze the 5 and the 1 if you want to. But let's say you don't want to freeze those numbers and you want to roll again. And if you roll again, you come up with this pattern where there are no 1s, no 5s, and no triples. That is a Farkle.
Hey, Rodney.
Yes?
We We got Julian now.
Oh, we have a lot of people on this call.
Hi, Julian.
Hello, a great audience. We have a great audience now. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and so if you get anything other than a 1, 5, or a triple, or straight, that is a Farkle. Now, if you get a Farkle that will net you a strike, 3 strikes, and you're out of the game, the other player wins every single dollar in the pot, plus the bonuses they collect along the way, okay?
Now, since we now have since we've been seeing these a lot more, me and Rodney have decided to add something brand new to Farkle, and that are the dice hands, the natural straight, and the 5-card straight.
Yep, and we'll explain what those are when we get to them, okay?
Hey, Sam. If Julian wants to play, he can play the final round. I might not do it. If Julian wants to.
We'll have to see.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put $1,000 in the pot, and we're going to do a maximum of 25 questions, or when the 45-minute timer goes off, okay? If the 45-minute timer go off, or we get to the 25th question, we'll do a sudden death question to determine a winner, okay?
All right.
So with that said, here's the first 3 choices. Let's play Farkle. The possible choices are Texas, Florida, or Illinois. The category is breaking news, and here's the question. As announced on Friday, let's try again. As announced on February 19th, 2025, to which state is Kentucky Fried Chicken relocating its U.S. headquarters? Ethan, go ahead.
I'm going to say Texas.
Good job. Very good. It is Texas. Now, you have the option to roll the dice yourself, Ethan, or pass it to AJ. And remember,
It's fresh. We got to roll, please.
okay, I just want to explain something. It is possible to Farkle on an empty board. So you say you're rolling. So here we go.
All right, come on. No Farkle. Stop.
You have 3 scoring opportunities. How you want to handle those?
Take them on. New question.
Okay, $200 go to the pot. $1,200 in the pot. We clear the buzzers. We clear the answers. We're going on to the second question. Here we go. The NBA All-Star Game, Daytona 500, or the NHL All-Star Game. Sorry about this, Blanky. Here it is. Which sporting event did Donald Trump attend during President's Day weekend? AJ, go ahead.
Daytona 500.
You're correct. That's right. All right, that's the only political question we're doing today. Okay, here we go. All right, AJ, 3 dice screens available. You can roll it yourself and pass it to Ethan.
I'm gonna pass it.
Ethan, 1s, 5s, or a triple. Here we go.
All right, come on. Stop.
Oh, 2 scoring opportunities. How you want to handle those?
Take them a new question.
All right, he's going to take them. We have $1,400 in the pot. 1 dice screen remaining. We're going on to question number 3, and here's the possible choices. Okay, the possible choices are killer, blue. All right, we'll try again. The possible choices are killer, blue, or humpback. And here's the question. What type of whale swallowed a kayaker whole in Ethan?
I'm gonna try blue whale.
Let me read the whole question. What type of whale swallowed a kayaker whole in Chile in February of 2025? It was not a blue whale, it was a humpback whale. And guess what, guys? He survived it.
Oh wow!
He survived it.
This is why we have our speed running rules.
Yep, but he paid for it. Yep, so AJ, you're in control. You can roll the dice yourself or pass it to Ethan.
There's only 1 dice screen,
I know what I have to do. I'm gonna pass it, please.
All right, Ethan, you need a 1 or 5. If you get a 1 or 5, you'll get that reroll, and we'll put $2,500 in the pot. Otherwise, it'll be a strike. Here we go.
All right, 1 or 5, 1 or 5, stop.
That's a Farkle.
1 off.
All right, so Ethan, you get your first strike. So you only got 1 strike. We have $1,400 in the pot. Let's clear everything. We cleared the buzzers. We cleared the answers. Going on to question number 4 now. We're still in breaking news. Here's the next set of choices. Cotton wool, shaving cream, or glitter? And here's the question. Due to minimal snowfall in 2025, Chengdu's Snowtown Resort used wet material to mimic snow, leading to a public apology. AJ, go ahead.
Shaving cream.
No, that would create a mess. No, it's not shaving cream. Cotton wool. Cotton wool. So, Ethan, you have the control. You can roll the dice yourself and pass it. He's rolling it. Here we go.
Hey, no Farkle, no Farkle.
Okay, that 1 saves your bacon. We'll put that in the bank. $1,500 in the bank. 5 dice screens available. You want to roll again and go to a new question.
You know what? Try again.
He's going again. Here we go.
Come on, stop.
Ooh, almost cleared the dice screen there. How do you want to handle those?
Take them all a new question.
All right, $250 go in the bank. We have $1,750 on the board. We cleared the board. We cleared the answers. And we're going on to question number 5 with 1 dice screen up there. Here's the next set of choices. It erupted for the first time. It has the same rights as a human. It grows 5 feet over the year. And here's the question. What's so special about Mount Taranaki since January 2025? AJ.
I'm gonna say that it erupted for the first time.
Incorrect. It has the same rights as humans. It has the same rights as humans. Interesting. All right, Ethan, you can choose to roll the dice yourself.
Pass it to AJ.
Pass it to AJ. AJ, you need a 1 or... Yeah, you need a 1 or 5, AJ. If you get the 1 or 5, you'll earn that reroll, and we'll put $2,500 in the pot. Otherwise, it's a Farkle. Here we go.
All right.
That's a Farkle. All right, now you got a strike, AJ.
It's okay. It's only my first one.
Only the first one, no problem.
There goes Blanky.
Let's clear the board. We cleared the buzzers. We cleared the answers. We're going on to question number 6 now, and we're going into the subject of video games. Video games.
Yep.
So here's the next set of choices. Discover hidden treasure, defeat monsters, or build empires. And here's the question. Civilization released its 7th video game in the series in 2025. What's the purpose of the game? AJ.
To build empires.
You're right. Good job. Fresh board, AJ. Are we rolling or passing?
You know what? It's a fresh board, and let's roll it.
Good luck to you.
All right. Give me somebody. Stop.
Oh, good roll. Very good roll. How do you want to handle those?
Could I take all of them?
Yeah, you can. You want to take all of them?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, we're going to put the 150 in there first. $1,900. We're going to give you the triple twos, AJ. And that triple two represents a $1,000 bonus if you win the game. So we're going to cover those. And we're going to put $1,000 in the pot. $2,900 in the pot, AJ. 1 dice screen remaining. You want to roll again or go to a new question?
Let's go to a new question.
Clear the buzzers. Clear the answers. Going on to question number 7. And here's the next set of choices. We have Bulbasaur, Charizard, or Pikachu? Category is video games, and here's the question. Who is Ash's trusty sidekick in the Pokemon series? Go ahead, AJ.
Charizard.
Incorrect. Pikachu. Pikachu. All right. Ethan, you want to go ahead and roll it or pass it to AJ?
Pikachu said we should pass to AJ.
Oh, Pikachu said that to you? Okay.
Yes, my Detective Pikachu plush.
All right, so AJ, you need a 1 or a 5. You get a 1 or a 5, you'll get that re-roll. Don't get a 1 or a 5, it'll be your second strike. Let's go, here we go. You cleared the dice screen! Very good. So we add $100 to the pot. You're up to $3,000 in the pot. We give you a re-roll. And AJ, what that re-roll means, if you should Farkle right here, you can turn that re-roll back to me and go again. Also, you can save that re-roll, because if you save the re-roll to the end of the game, it will give you an advantage in the bonus round. So we're going to add $2,500 in the pot for clearing the dice screen. $5,500. Okay, so we cleared the dice screen. We cleared the buzzers. We cleared the answers. We're going on to question number 8 now. And here's the next set of choices. Red, blue, or green? Red, blue, or green? Here's the question. Which shell always targets the first place driver in Mario Kart? AJ.
The blue shell.
Right you are. Good job. You play a lot of video games. Okay, a fresh dice screen. You want to roll it yourself or pass it to Ethan?
I'm going to roll it.
Here we go.
All right.
That one just came up just in time. So you get $100 in the bank, $5,600 in the bank, 5 dice screens remaining. Are we rolling again or going to a new question?
You know what? I'm going to go again.
Here we go. Let's do it.
All right.
Hey now, look at what you just did. How do you want to handle those?
I want to take all of them.
Okay, you're going to take all of them. We're going to put the $100 in there. We cleared that. $5,700. We're going to give you the 333 now, AJ. That 333 represents now $2,000 in cash, so you have $3,000 in bonuses. We're going to color those 333s up.
Said having trouble finding the site, but don't want to embarrass the show.
And then we're going to add another $1,000 to the pot. $6,700, AJ. Are we rolling again or going to a new question?
New question.
All right, we cleared the buzzers. We cleared the answers. Going on to question number 9 in the category of video games. Here's the next set of choices. Uncharted, Assassin's Creed, and Battlefield. And here's the question. Which game series follows the adventures of Nathan Drake, a treasure hunter? Ethan, go ahead.
Battlefield.
Battlefield is wrong. Uncharted. Uncharted. So, AJ, you have the control again. You can roll the die or force Ethan to go.
Yes, I'm going to make it a battlefield between me and Ethan, so pass it to Ethan, please.
Ethan, you need the 1 or a 5. If you get the 1 or a 5, then you'll earn a re-roll, and we'll have a good battle here. Here we go.
1 or 5, 1 or 5. Stop!
That's a Farkle!
1 off again.
All right, so that's your second strike, Ethan. 1 more strike, and AJ will win the game in those $3,000 in bonus money. We cleared the dice board, cleared the answers, and incidentally, if AJ picks up a second strike, then we go into sudden death automatically. Okay, so here's the next question. This is question number 10, and here's our choices. We have triangle, pentagon, and square. Think fast, guys. Which of these shapes does not appear on the PlayStation controller? AJ, go ahead.
Pentagon.
You don't see no pentagon on there. That is right. No pentagons in that controller. AJ, you have a fresh board. You can roll it or pass it to Ethan.
I'm gonna do the fresh board, please.
Here we go.
Alright, stop.
All right, you have 3 scoring opportunities. How you want to handle those?
I want to take all of them.
Taking all of them?
Yep.
$6,950 in the pot, AJ. 3 dice screens remaining. Are we rolling again or going to a new question?
New question, please.
We cleared the board. We cleared the buzzers. We cleared the answers. Going to question number 11. And here's the next set of choices. We have Scareville. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Clear the buzzers. Thank you. Okay, we have Scareville, Zootropolis, Monstropolis. Here's the question. And we're in the category of animated films. That's the category, animated films. Okay, here's the question. What fictional city is the home of Sully and Mikey in Monsters, Inc.? AJ, go ahead.
Monstropolis.
You're correct. That's right. All right, AJ, you want to roll the dice or force Ethan to go?
I'm going to pass it to Ethan.
Ethan, you need to get a 1 or 5 or triple. If you don't get any of those, AJ is the new champion. We will have time to do another game. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
1 or 5, stop.
That 5 just came up in time. We cleared that. We have $7,000 in the pot, Ethan. 2 dices up there.
Question.
Going to new question. We cleared the buzzers. We cleared the answers. We're at question 12 right now. And here's the next set of choices. We have James P. Sullivan, Jack M. Sullivan, and John J. Sullivan. Category is animated films, and here's the question. What's Sully full name in Monsters, Inc.? Go ahead, Ethan.
James P. Sullivan.
That is correct. All right, Ethan.
Pass it to AJ.
He's definitely passing it to AJ. All right, 1s or 5s, AJ. Here we go.
Stop.
Now, do you want to burn the re-roll, or do you want to give that re-roll to me and take a strike? What do you want to do?
I'm going to take that re-roll.
Okay, you're going to give me the re-roll back, right?
I want to spin again.
Okay, yeah, so he's giving me the... Oh, excuse me, I hit the wrong thing. Sorry about that. So he wants the re-roll. Give me the re-roll. Okay, you have to get a 1 or a 5 this time. If you don't get any 1s or 5s, we're going to sudden death. Here we go.
All right.
That is a Farkle! That is your second strike, so that means we go into automatic sudden death. So, in sudden death, we clear everything. So we're going to have a winner right here. Alright, so this is going to probably be the last question of this game with $7,000 in the pot. Now, whoever gets this question correctly will have an important decision to make. They'll get to determine whether they want to go all the way and try to clear the dice screen or pass it to their opponent. Here's the last set of choices. We have Mo, Po, or Do. Category is animated films, and here's the possible final question. Who's the lead character in Kung Fu Panda? AJ.
Po.
Po is correct. Alright, now AJ, you have a decision to make. You can choose to roll the dice yourself. If you choose to roll the dice yourself, you must go all the way until you Farkle or clear the dice board. Whoever clears the dice board wins the game. If you fail to clear the dice board, the other player wins the game. What do you want to do, AJ? Play it yourself or pass it to Ethan?
I'm going to pass it.
Alright, Ethan, you must go all the way here. Here's the first roll.
Right, come on, stop.
You have 2 scoring opportunities. How you want to handle those?
Take them and go again.
Okay, so $7,150 in there. Okay, here we go.
Alright, stop.
Another $50 in there, $7,200.
Take it and go again.
Here we go.
Stop.
That is a Farkle!
Damn it.
That is your 3rd strike. And AJ, you win the game. We're just at halfway, so we may have time to do an abbreviated game. So, Ethan, you're not going away empty-handed. You still won your $36,600 from yesterday, and our congratulations, okay?
That's fine, I'll take it.
Yep. And AJ, let's talk about your money. You won $7,200 there. You got the triple twos and the triple threes. That is a $3,000 bonus. When we add that to that total, you have won $10,200.
That is a very good sum for a first game.
Yeah, very good total. And AJ, who you say you was gonna play against next?
James.
James. Okay, James. Okay, I don't have his name.
You mean Justin, right?
Hey, Justin.
Yeah, Justin, sorry.
Oh, Justin. Okay, Justin. Okay, so if you're ready, AJ, let's go to the bonus round.
All right.
For a possible $120,000 in cash. All right, and Justin, the code is 724701. Are you already on the
I'm in. Yep.
You're already in. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
All right. So, AJ, the object of the bonus round is for you to roll triples. Okay. If you roll a triple, you win that said prize. Now you don't have any re-rolls, so you'll be taking a risk every time you go at it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So here we go. I'm gonna explain what the prizes are. If you roll a triple one, you'll win $5,000 in cash. Rolling a triple two will get you $10,000 in cash. If you roll a triple three, you'll win $15,000 in cash. Rolling a triple four will get you $20,000 in cash. If you manage to roll a triple five, you'll win $25,000. And that's a total of $75,000. Now, AJ, if you manage to get rid of every single triple off the board the hard way, or get this combination, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wild that you see on the screen, you'll win $75,000 plus this bonus. Here's the bonuses where it's at. A $45,000 bonus, making this bonus round worth $120,000. Okay?
Okay.
Are you ready, AJ?
Yep.
Let's get into it. We're looking for triples. Here we go.
All right, give me a wild or two of something to make a wild stop.
Hey, you got triple ones. There you go. That's a start. All right, so right now you have $5,000 in cash at risk. You can take the $5,000 and walk away, or you can roll it again, AJ. What do you want to do?
I'm going to roll again.
Here we go. He's going again. Risking it's $5,000. Here we go.
All right, stop.
All right, now you have options. You can either take the triple twos or the triple fours.
I'm going to take the triple fours.
All right, taking the triple fours, so you get another $20,000. You're at $25,000 now, AJ. You want to walk away with the $25,000, or do you want to go again?
I'm going to keep going.
He's going to keep going. Good luck to you.
All right, stop.
That is a Farkle. I'm sorry. Because the triple one is already blocked off, so the game is over. So listen, AJ, you still have $10,200. You're going to be facing Justin right now. And we're going to take a small break, guys. And when we come back, we'll do an abbreviated game of Farkle. Don't go away.
Nice.